So week 3 of marathon training is here. Volume is going up and things are starting to get a little bit serious. What is up guys, Andy Forrest Team Runner here. Welcome back to another video and this is week 3 of my Newport Marathon training series. So welcome back to another episode. I'm really excited for this one. The midweek long run has gone up slightly, the session has gone down slightly, and the weekend long run is going to be a big one. Excited to share all of that with you shortly. But of course, as always, we have our feature workout to show you, let you know how that's got on, and that's taking place after 19 miles of running the day before. So fatigue is setting in, the legs are getting tired, but we've got to get it done. So without further ado, let's roll in and see how we did. So welcome to week 3's workout. Yes, we're back again out here on the industrial estate for another workout with wind that just does not know what it's doing. I thought it was going to be same as last week, tailwind on the way out, headwind on the way back. But if I turn this way, it's blowing a gale into my face. So it might be a crosswind, who knows? It's doing its own thing this morning. So excited to get this this workout done and dusted. Let's hear from Will as to what it is.
Good evening, Mr. Raynar. Please excuse this sweaty look. Just come off the back of my hill session, so not looking the best that I could possibly do. But wearing the Saysky, so what more can you say? Right, week 3, big things are happening. So your big midweek long run, we're sticking to 90 minutes, just nice and steady, getting those legs turning over, getting your volume in whilst you're probably knackered still from the big Saturday before. Got your midweek session, as ever, it's kind of like a 10K style workout. So you've got 5 minutes, 4x90, 5 minutes, 4x90, 5 minutes, 4x90, 90 seconds, recovery after the 5 minutes, 60 seconds after the 90. What we're looking for is somewhere around 10K target pace, 10K target effort for the 5 minutes, and then something a little bit quicker for the 90 seconds. Not expecting a whole load. Yeah, just trying to get some speed down, trying to keep the legs ticking over whilst they are fatigued. Then after that, just 4x30, really going for it, see what's what, have fun with it. At the weekend, it's going to be hopefully your first one over 20 miles, and we're probably going to be looking at kind of almost 29-30 miles over the course of Friday and Saturday. Friday, you got 50 minutes steady. Saturday, big old boy, 2 hours steady, 30 minutes at marathon pace. When I say marathon pace, we're gonna go for marathon effort. Don't worry too much about the pace. Really hard to hit the pace after you've had 2 hours of steady. So, you know, if you can get up to pace, fantastic, but just keep it to the effort. It's all about just being able to cannibalize your fat storage, being able to use those carbs, using those gels, get all that marathon practice in now. Have a good one. Let me know how it goes.
So before we get onto today's workout, I just want to say a massive thanks to Saysky for sponsoring this video and the remainder of the marathon training series, along with Newport Marathon race vlog itself. I am delighted to have Saysky on board with me through this training series. You guys know, you watch me running Saysky every single week. This is such a fantastic collaboration. I'm over the moon they put their trust in me and supporting me throughout the remainder of this journey. And with that said, if I move my head here and point up here, you should see a discount code appear, FOD15. It will get you 15% off Saysky products. Now of course right now they're dropping some new spring lines which I've been wearing throughout the video so far and will continue to wear every single week. You can get 15% discount on all of their stuff on their website. I think it's off full price items, plus they also have an end of season sale. Not sure if that's still running, but that's there too. So a massive thanks once again to Saysky for supporting this. You guys see me running it all the time. It feels such a natural thing to have them on board following along the journey, as well as you guys as well. So once again, Saysky, thank you very much, and thank you guys for supporting the journey too. Hopefully you guys can have some great shopping fun with that discount code. So with that done, let's get the drills and strides done and let's roll into this. All right, let's roll straight into this week. Monday, week 3 has started, and as you can see, I'm out here on the trails. Thank goodness for those lighter evenings and mornings coming. It's just done the school run, and getting out now for a quick 45 minutes easy on the trails. Absolutely loving this. More of this to come hopefully as the mornings and evenings get lighter and drawn out. Can't wait for more trail action. So get Monday done, we'll roll into tomorrow. Morning, it is Tuesday. Up nice and early this morning, 5:50 out the door for 90 minutes steady. I've got about 7 minutes to go, so it's nice that as I said yesterday, the light is coming and it's a nice way to finish the run. Feeling good this morning, feeling okay. Bit of a mental battle, 4 loops of the industrial estate, but we're getting it done. On to later. So now it's Tuesday evening and I've wrapped up a nice 45-minute easy run with Matt. It was around 49 minutes or so. Really nice and relaxed, 7:47 per mile, really low heart rate, 127 beats a minute. It was just feeling so good. I think I'm kind of waiting for that feeling of a step up in fitness, but I think it's coming. I just haven't really noticed it yet. So fingers crossed that it's all good, feeling good, ready for tomorrow's session. Okay, camera died on me in that first one, so did the typical GoPro, pull the battery out, put it back in, and it's working. So 5:36 for that first 5 miler, not too bad. Tried to keep it controlled. Nearly 20 miles in the legs yesterday, so you know, fatigue's going to be there, but don't feel too bad. It's just this wind, it just does not know what it's doing. First 2 90s done back up, I want to say into the wind, but it was a bit of both. 5:28, 5:35. A lot of pavement action going on today rather than the road, just too busy. So wait for the lorry, turn around and get the other 2 done that way. Three and 4 done, 5:21 for rep 3, no idea on rep 4. Forgot to look, feeling surprisingly strong despite the wind, not too bad. Yes, 5:38 into that wind, really happy. 4 400s, 1.5 and 4x30 to go. Just 5 to go and a 4x30s. Right, 5:33 for that last 5 minutes, and I'm having to stop it there. I'm going to have to miss the 4x30s. My stomach has dropped sadly, and I have to walk home before anything happens, which is only 10 minutes away, but that's fine. I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to push myself into getting stomach cramps. I've got 95% of the workout done and I've got the bulk of it done that I want to do. So really happy overall with how the paces were. The wind was evil, as I kept mentioning. Kept getting those excuses in, but to be honest, even after nearly 20 miles yesterday, I still felt relatively strong. And again, I think that just comes down to me taking yesterday's runs on the more relaxed side. Heart rates and efforts were really, really good for both the medium long run and the easy run with Matt. So overall, cannot grumble. A bit frustrated I can't finish this one, but I've got most of it done. I'm gonna go home before anything dire happens.
So bar that little hiccup at the end there, having to stop slightly short, I've got to say, having reviewed the data afterwards, really, really happy, especially if I can think about last week where the wind really got me and I completely faded towards the end of the session. I managed to hold strong and feel good, and I'll be honest with you, I really did feel good for most of that session. Surprisingly, because of course we had the medium long run, which was 90 minutes the day before, plus then that easy run in the evening. So the trick to that once again was to keep both of those on the easier end of the spectrum. So the medium long run was done a much calmer effort, 144 beats a minute, so keeping it lower end of the 140s, and the easy run 127 beats a minute heart rate. Obviously I don't use heart rate to train, I like to upload the data and see what it comes back with, and I was really quite surprised as to how low the heart rate is. And I'm noticing that on a lot of runs now, training is clearly starting to work and things are settling in nicely. Not that I felt yet that jump in fitness, I'm kind of waiting for that, kind of like waiting to feel that, oh my gosh, I've taken that next step, as we all feel as we go through a training block. I don't feel like that yet, but clearly it's working.
Okay, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet because I forgot the GoPro, you're on the phone, and it's going to be a little bit shaky, but it's Friday and I'm out here getting 50 minutes done. Very low end steady, meant to be 60 minutes, but I totally set through the alarm, so only got time for 50 minutes before the school run, and just keeping it really relaxed. In terms of heart rate, it'll probably be very early 140s, like 140, 141, 142 type of area. So keeping it chilled, enjoying this morning because it's so light. Let's roll in to the long run.
So just want to extend another massive thanks to Saysky for supporting this series. Really, really appreciate them supporting me on this journey to Newport Marathon. It means a lot, especially as I said in the intro, to a company that I've been using for so long. Of course, also the other three companies that support me all year round. X Miles, your one-stop nutrition shop for all of your nutrition needs. Noble Pro for your treadmill requirements, and Pure Sport for me, for my recovery requirements, but of course they do a whole other range of products. Those three companies all have discount codes in the description below, so don't forget to check those out as well. And finally, I just want to mention, hopefully I'll be producing another separate long run video. It's going to be a big one this weekend, 2 hours 30 minutes. The last 30 minutes is going to be at marathon effort, so 2 hours steady. Plan of attack for that is to go and hit the trails for the first 2 hours and then get back down onto the concrete for the last half an hour to really start to dial in pace, because as we move towards the end of the block, I will attempt to become a little bit more specific with the areas and routes that I run on. But at the moment, in the early phase, I am using the trails to my advantage, build a bit of strength, build a bit of leg strength basically, and really just work all the muscles that I won't be working on the concrete, because of course when you use trails, all those extra little muscles to keep you stable kick in, whereas they don't so much on the concrete. So that's the plan at the moment. Really excited for that one and excited to bring you a separate video for that. If all goes to plan, it should be another high mileage week, progressing nicely up, and then next week we have a slight down week, but with 2 workouts. So I'm excited to change the shift and the focus next week before moving back up to another big week, by which point there'll be 8 weeks left to the marathon. So that's it for this week, guys. Really appreciate you guys sticking around for this one. I hope it's been useful. If you have any questions about this week's training, don't forget to drop them in the comments below. And yeah, thank you so much once again for following along. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for weekly running content, and as always, I'll see you on the next one. Until then.